We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Newton on first down. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
16 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jonathan Taylor.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards. They'll run here with Taylor. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Jonathan Taylor.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. From the 5-yard line, with his opening drive yield 6. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Decision time, opening drive here. What would you do?
There is no decision for me. I'm the visitor. I'm on the road. I've moved the ball downfield. I've got momentum. I'm going for it right here. Look at that play sheet. pick out your best play.
And even if you don't get it, then your defense is going to have a really good situation on the other side.
Exactly. And in fact, though, I'm not even telling my defense to get ready. I'm telling them to get ready to celebrate because we're going to score.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The kick by Maher is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 8.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Tua now on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Intended for his wide.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a 1st, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, check back. I'm coming for you.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. That's caught at the 25.
That's good.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Newton. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Out of the gun, Newton. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
He's jumping, he's jumping, he's jumping.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. From the gun, Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Breida, the ball carrier.
It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got him pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
And 4.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Touchdown. Snags it for the pick. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
24 is the mic. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day. 24 is the mic. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Mike 13, Mike 13. He's coming. Check in. Watch the run.
Looking to pass. Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
First and
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Mike 13, Mike 13. He's coming. Check in. It's a party now. It's a party.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. And now Tua on the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Breida. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa, eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd and
so with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
A 21-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
At the 28-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it, and this will be caught at the 30. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go counter with Breida. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Long day for you. Check 3. Check three, check three.
From the gun, it's Tua, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Here's Tua. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And out of bounds right around the 20. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Big ass, big ass, big ass. Switch, switch, switch.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Tua on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Operating from the gun. Newton. He finds Howard complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Play action. It's Newton. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brought down by Carlton Davis. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
13, Mike 13. He's coming. Check in. Watch the screen.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
now it's Breida. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
tackled back at the 41-yard line.
That's where you belong.
Ready. 10 black, red, yellow.
Walk time. Tight end right. Hey. You got 3. 3 down. 24 is the mark. Danny.
Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Newton's pass. Complete to
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Back now in Miami. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Newton. That's complete right around the 8. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Now Taylor. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
At 17. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Every day, any day. Mike 13, Mike 13. He's coming, he's coming. Check in. I got you. I got you. Check, check.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Newton. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Marr able to put this one through. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check Mike 6, Mike 6. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get up Mike 6. Check out, Reed.
This is Breida. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
I got you. Mike, sit. All right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
They run with Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
18-yard line.
Twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Tua. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
Field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. But we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Taylor. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The kick by Maher is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
15's the mark. 15's the mark. I got 15. Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Watch 15. Watch the out.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Devin White in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
3rd down.
Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa by their defense.